A while back, I was at a pawn shop that's a new case dealer, and I was looking at some of the knives. And I noticed that they had a 6.5 bone stag case small swell center. We commonly call that the small Coke bottle. Case made that as their vault pattern for 2022. And there's still a few of them left, but they're limited in the handle materials that are still circulating out there. The bone stag is pretty expensive if you find it. As of right now, last I checked on the internet, their average was $89.99 is what they were going for. Well, they had one left over at this dealer, and they had lost the box for it. And so we reasoned about a price, and we agreed on $47 is what I ended up paying for the knife itself. Now, that was a good deal for it, even if it didn't have the box. It was brand new. It had never been used. But I took it, and if you looked at it, on the front of the bone, from this pin to the bolster, there was what looked like a crack going straight over to the bolster. Right from that pin to the bolster on that Coke bottle. Now, it wasn't actually a crack. It was a vein in the bone that went over about half of the way. And then there was a very small hairline crack, which was just at the surface of the bone. Nevertheless, it went over to that vein, and it made it look like it had a large crack on the bone handle itself. And for the price of $47, I went ahead and bought it. But I had thought to myself that I was going to see if Case would fix it, would put a new piece of bone on the knife. So I went to their website and filled out the warranty request form, told them where I bought it and all that information and what I wanted done to it. The only thing I needed done to it was I wanted the front piece of bone to be replaced so it wouldn't have what looked like that big crack in it. And I sent them the email and so on. Well, they texted back to me and told me that they would look at it for me, and they would even send me a postage-paid mailer, so I wouldn't even have to pay to ship it to them. And so they sent me an envelope to ship it to them in. And so I packaged up the knife, shipped it to them. It didn't cost me a penny to ship it to them. They had the knife just a few weeks and sent it right back to me. And this here is a review of the kind of job that they did on it. I am very pleased with what they did. What they ended up doing, and this is amazing to me, is they didn't replace the bone. They just sent me a new Coke bottle, which is absolutely perfect with me. But this is the one they sent me here. See, the old one had a crack going from there to there. This one don't. It's just perfect. There's the back. You can see its case is 6.5 bone stag, and that's a really nice looking bone stag right there, I think. They did a real good job on that. And so they sent me this knife because that other one had a crack in it. They didn't say anything about it one way or another. They just took care of it for me. And that's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing that they would act that quick and do that good. Now that is wonderful for an American company like that. Because, like I said, it didn't cost me one penny. I just told them about it. They paid to mail me an envelope. I packaged it up, mailed the envelope back to them. Then they put another knife in it and sent it back to me. And so they sent me a brand new knife to replace the one I had that had that fault in the bone. Now that is perfect customer service, and you could not get any better than that. And that is a good reason to order from a good American company. We need to give our business to these good American companies. If you have a problem with the product, simply ship it back to them and they'll take care of it and take care of you. You can walk around carrying something that you're happy to have in your pocket. Something that's made good, something that's American made, and have a company that stands behind their product, just as Case stood behind this one here. All in all, I've sent 2 products off to Case. One of them was a warranty, and the other was just repair because it had been abused when I bought it. But both times, their service was so good that it doesn't hardly fit on a scale. It's certainly an A+++. You couldn't ask for any better. One time, I called them. I had forgot it was Saturday, and I had called them to ask them a question. And Monday, they called me back. They saw that I had called, and they called me back and asked if I needed anything. Now, that is amazing customer service. And those is the kind of business that we need to be giving our time to. We need to be giving our money to, that we need to be supporting. And so, as you can see, they did a great job on this little Coke bottle, and we need to support these American companies. So thank you, Case.